But what are our predictions? What we think? Who we think? I'll have a list of all the different awards that there are.
All right, go ahead. Are we just
2020,
going off top of the
2021
dome?
predictions.
Off the top of the dome, yeah, just off top.
Top of the.
So, Giannis was MVP last year, back-to-back MVP. Jesse, who do you think is winning MVP this year?
I think if KD is healthy, they're gonna give it to KD.
Okay, Andy.
Oh, yeah, I'm going for KD.
I
I
thought
think
about that.
I think NBA's Gian. They have Giannis on notice. Like he ain't all about the hype. Go
Okay.
ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you good. I thought KD as well. I think that's a strong possibility. Um, I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm really trying not to be a homer right now. I really wouldn't be surprised if AD won MVP as well. And the reason why I say that is because LeBron is in year 18, and they're gonna make sure that that man gets rest and is ready for the playoffs. So, and we already saw, he was given AD a lot of the scoring responsibilities last year. And
Mhm.
so I could see that happening even more since we know, as they say, AD is the now and the future. More of those scoring responsibilities and, more of the workload. But it depends on how much, AD plays as well to keep him preserved for the playoffs also. So I would not be surprised if AD wins. I would not be surprised if KD wins. Decent defensive
AD or
player of the year.
KD.
That's right.
AD. I hope AD needs it, man. I hope AD
So
gets it.
Giannis won Defensive Player of the Year last year,
Mm-hmm.
um, even though it should have been AD. Who's gonna win this year?
Jesse,
I got AD.
AD.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be biased because I want him to win because he was robbed last year. So AD.
Yes.
I'm gonna say AD only because Jared Dudley said that he's gonna win it. That he's on a mission and he was not happy that he didn't win it. But I wouldn't be surprised if Rudy Gobert wins it again. He has an opportunity to get a max contract. I think I don't know if it would be wise to give a center a max contract in today's NBA, but I would not be surprised if he ended up winning it.
What
What
would that be?
about?
His would that be his third one if he won?
I know he's won one before. I don't know if it would be number two or number three.
Okay.
Six man.
Hmm.
So that was Montrez last year.
Trez.
I'm sure he'll be coming off the bench this year. Who do we think wins it this year?
If I'm gonna throw a wild card out there, if he comes off the bench, I'm gonna say D Rose.
Okay,
Oh,
that's a
okay.
good one. I can
Yeah.
see him in the top three.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse,
Man, I want Caruso to win if I.
I don't see that happening.
He's
I
not
know.
going. He could be.
Um,
He could be most improved if he really balls out.
He
I think so too.
MVP maybe, but not six men. Not just joking. Not six men.
Montrez might get it because he
You
still
think
has.
so?
I think he's gonna start though.
You think?
I don't see him starting. No, I don't see
Okay.
him starting. No.
Yeah, I don't think.
Oh, Marcus All, and AD. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Montrez.
Schroeder was runner up, so I could see him, but I don't have one. Sorry that I can't make a decision, but I don't have one. I think Schroeder has a strong possibility because I think that and that depends on if he starts or not, right? I think him. I think Spencer Dinwiddie. If he doesn't start, I could see him or Karras, one of them two, winning in Brooklyn. Or I'm trying to think. There was one more person that was off the top of my head. I'll go with them. Either somebody from the Lakers, Schroeder, or somebody from the Nets, either Karis LeVert or Spencer Dinwiddie. So I would go there. I know there was somebody else that was relevant that I could see, but I don't remember who it was. Rookie of the year.
LaMelo.
Think so?
I think so.
Bowl.
Because I think he has a team
He
where
said he wanted to win.
Yeah, he did. If he says he wants to win, that means he's gonna go for it.
Depends on how many minutes he gets because that Denver has a stacked squad. So I don't know how many minutes Bol ends up getting.
didn't he play last year?
He did, but he didn't play till the bubble because he was hurt. He had back surgery, so that's why he fell as low as he did in the draft. and then he played on the G League team, and then he didn't start playing for the ball club, the
Into the
main ball
bubble.
club, the Nuggets into the bubble.
Got
So he's still eligible.
it. Got it.
Uh,
I think he has free range. He's going to be able to play. He's going to score up a lot of points, and I
mhm.
think that's just going to get him to the top.
You talking about Ball?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, he has. I mean, that's his team. Like that, we know that. So he's gonna, like you say, he's gonna have free range to do whatever he wants, and I think he's gonna surprise a lot of people. I actually like him. I think he has a good opportunity as well.
I'm gonna go with Obi Toppin for the Knicks, either him or Tyrese Halliburton on the Kings. So I don't see. You said Bobo. I don't see Bobo only because he's on a good team.
Yeah.
Usually rookie of the year in most cases, like it's got to be somebody that's carrying their team. So I mean, LaMelo is definitely a possibility, but I think it'll be one of those guys that's gonna have to score a lot. So
I think Lamelo has the
yeah.
opportunity to take his team to like an AC, depending if he has
Oh, for sure.
a good support system. Like he just needs one or two extra players that can score at least like 16, 18 points each, and they have opportunity because you know the East is weak when it comes to that 6, 7, 8 slot. So
Yeah.
um,
Charlotte ain't all that, but I mean, you got Gordon Hayward, the Great White Hope, is there. Um, they trying to put some people in the seats by bringing him over.
yeah,
And
he
then you
fits the
got Devontae.
demographic.
I think they still
Yeah,
make playoffs.
yeah.
Charlotte still makes playoffs.
You
I
got
think
Devontae Graham is there, who was a surprise last year, and then you got Rozier, who's there as well. So I agree with you. I could see them being an AC. I
who
think the
who
East is going to be tough
who's I forget his
with a
name,
lot
but
of
he played for
losses.
North Carolina, the point guard
Cole Anthony,
Cole Anthony. Where did he go?
Orlando Magic. He just hit a
Mm,
bucket I saw before we started playing. Before we started
I
to
think
get
he's a
on, I saw him
sleeper.
playing.
He's a sleeper. He might he might surprise some people. He's a sleeper.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm. And what?
Um, most improved. So Brandon Ingram. Sorry, last year, John Morant won Rookie of the Year. Most improved. Brandon Ingram won last year, and
Hmm.
he got a big bag. They gave him a max contract. So who do we think will win most improved this year?
Jesse,
I would say Zion.
You think so?
I think so. I think that'll be mine. And
Why?
I can't pick Caruso, right? Because I want
Why you say Zion?
I don't think because I don't want to hate on the Lakers or be on their bandwagon, but I'm just thinking that he's probably healthy. He's gonna get a full year on him. He's gonna probably average more points than he did the games that he played. What he played 24 games last season, so that's technically an improvement. So I think I could say get them giving it to him.
I'm gonna say Malik Beasley.
Malik.
Oh man, we've been off for 2 weeks. We didn't even get to talk about Malik Beasley and the
Hey
Larsa
man,
Pippen drama.
that's because
Oh, I wish we had the time.
he's studying the Pippen moves. So it's only
Oh
right.
my goodness, man.
It's only right.
Who's the man, Malik or Chris Humphries? Which one? Who's the man if you had to pick?
Humphreys.
Humphries, though he married Kim,
I'm sure he got
For
some
a
type
couple
of
of
settlement.
days,
Yeah, he got a settlement.
but which
Oh
one? Who's
my
the man
gosh.
though? Who's the man? Like if you had to pick, like who won?
I think Humphreys in the long run killed his NBA career because he was actually solid. He was a 10-10 guy, and he was actually pretty good. But after all that, like,
So he lost.
I think he lost. Malik Beasley still has an opportunity.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, so we're good on NBA, man. Let's go.
I didn't get to say mine.
Oh my!
We still got Coach of the Year too.
I think
Oh, go
Michael
ahead. Go
Porter
ahead.
Jr. is gonna win most
Oh,
improved.
okay.
So he bought out in the bubble. He got to show himself, and I think that's gonna warrant him some more time, playing time. So I think he's gonna win most improved. Coach of the Year. That was it
Uh,
Billy Donovan
from
last
not
year?
was it? I thought it was from the Bucks. Homeboy.
Budenholzer? I don't think it was
It
him.
was
I
that
don't
was the
remember
year
who it was.
before. Who
Yeah,
was
the
it?
year before.
It might have
Let's
been
look it up.
Donovan. It might have
I
been
think it
Donovan.
was Donovan, but I'm not sure.
They
It
need to
was.
I'll look it up while you guys say who you think your coach of the
they
year
need
is
to
gonna
give
be.
Vogel his respect, man. So I'm gonna shoot for Vogel.
If Vogel can take the Lakers to the number one seed
Nick
again.
Nurse. It was Nick Nurse.
Oh, Nick Nurse. Okay, well deserved. If he can take the Lakers back to the number one seed, even through COVID and everything like that, I think he should get it. If if what's his name? What's his first name? Silas from the Rockets.
Steven Silas.
Okay, so if the Rockets can get to top two, top three, he should be coach of the year with everything.
Before you go, Blaz, I'm gonna give you a hot take.
Okay.
They're gonna give it to Steve Kerr.
Mm.
They're gonna give it to Steve Kerr. They're gonna have an amazing season.
What is amazing?
Season, just what above their expectations, I should say.
Okay.
What is the expectation?
Above their expectation, not to make the playoffs.
Nah, they still got a team to make the playoffs.
Yeah, like 5, 6, somewhere around there.
I know they're still ranked high. Yes, I agree. They'll still make it. But I'm just saying they're going to have an amazing bounce back season. Curry's going to go off MVP status. Green. Who else do they have? What's the
James
guy?
Wiseman, Kelly Oubre.
Yes. Who's the guy?
Andre Wiggins, Andrew Wiggins. Sorry.
Andrew Wiggins. Yeah, Andrew Wiggins is going to be crazy, balling out.
Oubre, man. Oubre
and they're going to give it to him.
And then they had some good players from last year that came up out of nowhere.
Pascal, what's his name?
Yeah, Eric Pascal. Yeah,
he was dope. I actually like him. He's like one of those players at 24-hour fitness you want on your team.
He's a baby Draymond. Once it's time for them to get Draymond out of there, he's taking his spot.
Yeah,
that's my hot take. But go ahead with yours.
Coach of the year. I think yes, I agree with you. Vogel should get it if they're number one again, which I believe they will be, barring COVID and injuries. I'm gonna go with Steve Nash. Nice. I'm gonna go with Steve Nash, and I know he's gonna look good on the sidelines too, man.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not making him wear any sport coats anymore. So I think he's gonna look fly on the sidelines.
Steve Nash is a what do they call those guys that are just cool? What is it?
A hipster?
A hipster, yeah. He's a hipster. And he's in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
He's gonna be good. He's gonna have. Oh, Top Man went out of business, huh?
Did they?
Top Shop, Top Man. I don't know if they went out of business or bankrupt or what, but I believe so. Yeah, something like that.